my soul on fire. Baby, you set my soul on
What is happening, fam? Welcome to the video. Today we are doing a full day of eating, and today on the menu we have 1,700 calories. We got 3 different meals that we're going to be hitting, and we need to hit 170 grams of protein. But you guys know we always start the morning off with a fresh cup of joe, or maybe 2, because right now, guys, we are currently in a cut, so calories are getting down a little bit lower. 1,700 for myself is quite low, but we're towards the end of the cut. We're pushing through. In today's video, guys, I'm gonna be showing you guys 3 meals that I've been having pretty consistently. As my calories drop a little bit lower and lower, I've been having these 3 meals consistently because not only do they taste absolutely delicious, but they also fill you up at the same time too. And when you have that combination, it makes it easy to stick to it, stick to the diet with time, and that is how you achieve a fat loss goal, guys. So let's dive into it right here. Also, today I am fasting, so I skipped breakfast mainly, and it is now lunchtime. So the first thing that I always track in the morning is always going to be the coffee creamer, and I typically have about 2 cups of coffee a day. Sometimes I do 3 cups of coffee a day, so I always track my coffee creamer first thing in the morning right away, so it's just said and done. Set it off to the side, and then here for breakfast, we're gonna be having our breakfast / lunch. I guess you could call it a brunch, and we're going to be making like a lumberjack style breakfast. So lately I've been on a massive potato kick. And so we're just gonna take some russet potatoes, and we're going to be throwing those in the microwave, keeping it pretty simple for the cooking purposes. And then we're gonna be throwing it all in a pan and making like a lumberjack skillet. So we got russet potatoes, and I also typically like to lift my weights around 10:30 to noon-ish. And so potatoes, great source of potassium, which is also a great way to enhance that pump, along with the sodium to go along with that. And of course, you gotta be hitting your water intake goal, which we know we do half our body weight in ounces of water every single day, which is a must for me. I actually do a gallon, which is maybe a little bit over, but I've been doing it for so long. So anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling there. So we're also going to do a serving of just a frozen pepper and onion blend in with this. And then we're going to be doing 250 grams of egg whites and 3 large eggs, which we will add in at the very end. So that way we have sunny side up style, so I can crack it open and it's gonna taste so good. We'll see when it's done. And just like that, brunch is served. You gotta give it the little jiggle test just to make sure that your eggs are done, but they're also not too done. That way you can break them on top. So now comes the challenging part, is getting it out of here. Okay, so it's definitely not gonna all come out in one piece. So it's gonna be multiple pieces. Wow, this looks so good. All right, guys, and just like that, we got brunch served up. Look at this. We did have a little bit of egg breakage on there, but that is okay, guys. And you also know you gotta hit it with that hot sauce too. Sometimes I will say ketchup also goes pretty bomb on top of eggs and potatoes and all that good stuff, even egg sandwiches. But lately we've been on a Frank's Red Hot kick, but I have been diversifying a little bit. So this stuff, 0 calories. I put a good amount on. Look at this. The macros and calories on this are going to blow you away. So take in mind, look how big this is. This is a massive, that is a massive plate right there. So the volume and how heavy this food will sit in the stomach, especially in a cut, will make you feel full and fully satiated. And again, the potatoes in there, great source of potassium, which is excellent right before the gym for the pump. There's the sodium in there too, which also helps with the pump. And then you guys know that you have to have the water in order to get the pump too with those electrolytes. So anyways, guys, what we have going on here for the calories and the macros for this entire dish here is 54 grams of protein. We have 75 grams of carbs, which this is a little bit of my heavier carb meal. And that is because I like to have a little bit more carbs right before a workout. And then after that, we have 19 grams of fat also. So a total calorie amount of 726 calories. Time to dive in.
It smells good in here.
Also, guys, I think this is a great time for me to introduce you guys to my new roommate.
Hey,
and his friend.
And my friend.
What's up, friend? What's happening, guys? So I was just chatting it up with Elijah and his friend, and that's a little life update for you guys that I do need to fill you guys in with also, just because I want to be fully transparent and just like let you guys know and just fill you in on my journey, my life's journey, because that's what it's all about, guys. We're writing our own script, we're writing our own journey. Sometimes we need to make changes for the better, for the long term. But anyways, guys, I do want to do a little taste test here, let you guys know what we're working with. It is so good. Let me tell you guys that. So yeah, this is my roommate, Elijah. I'm pretty pumped about it, guys. As you guys know, I'm starting my online fitness coaching business, and right now in the startup phase, of course, when we're going all in, but when you're going all in, that is a risk. Well, you guys know that with risk, sometimes we need to take everything into account. And of course, rent here in Marquette is quite pricey, I won't lie.
Very
pricey. Yeah, very pricey. So it's definitely a great time right now to bunk up with a good friend who's going to not only just keep me motivated with this journey along the way, because he also likes to bike, he likes to lift and everything else. But not only that too, on the financial side of things, of course, as I'm starting out this business, guys, it's just a smart call. That way I can continue to push on with this journey. So that also segues into what I also want to show you guys over here. Once I am done with smashing this meal over here, I just decked out my entire new setup over here, which I am super pumped about. And also, guys, if you guys like to see like this behind the scene kind of stuff and like letting you guys know like my journey, if you guys enjoy this kind of content, by all means, please let me know, because when you're starting your own business, it's not all just ups, okay? There's ups, there's downs, and then sometimes there's pivots too. And by me getting a roommate or by Elijah moving in with me, that's not a down. It's just a pivot. Right now, I'm just in a phase in my life where I need to think smart for the long haul. The most important thing for myself, of course, is time. Time is the most important thing, especially when it comes to starting up your own business. It takes so much time, energy, and effort. And guys, that's exactly what I need, is just to maximize my amount of time. So I won't ramble on about that anymore. Of course, now you guys know that I have a roommate, which is pretty exciting. You guys might see him in a lot more of my content to come. And again, if you guys are enjoying like the behind the scenes things where I share a little bit more about like what I'm doing with my coaching business and how I'm gaining my clients or anything like that, of course, let me know, guys. Today, actually, once we're done with breakfast, actually what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be creating my very first Instagram ad, which I'm super excited about. And I just want to be fully transparent with you guys. I want to share with you guys not only fitness tips, but also if you're a fitness coach and you're looking to build your business and scale your business and gain more clients and help serve a broader audience, I also want to help you guys out too, because we're all in this journey together. And my main vision, my main focus is to help as many people just become healthy by dropping body fat, becoming more confident, and you guys know the rest there. But today, we are going to be creating my very first ad that is going to be an Instagram ad. And once I'm done with that, I'm going to start running that, because currently Instagram is not getting a lot of organic reach. So like if you post a normal reel, let's say, or a normal post on Instagram, just the amount of reach has really dipped down over the years. And of course, yeah, you can get into the whole thing of, well, you just got to create better content. I feel I do create pretty good content. I don't want to, put myself up here too much or anything, but no matter what, this is my business. And if I need new leads or if I need more leads, Instagram paid ads is a great way to get new people into my funnel, I guess you could say, where they get pushed my ad, and the ad I get to basically say, hey, specific type of person, this is what I help people out with. If you're interested, follow me. And from there, guess what? they can follow along with my journey, and who knows, maybe we might end up working together. And if we end up working together, I know for a fact that I'm going to help change their life. And that's what it's all about, guys. So again, if you're not on a fitness journey, and if you're not here necessarily just for the fitness related content, I also want to start sharing a little bit more about the behind the scenes of building this business too. So by all means, if that interests you, please comment down below and let me know that that interests you, because I would also love to help people who are looking to build their own online business. So with that being said, guys, I appreciate you letting me know. Breakfast was amazing, or brunch was amazing. We'll see you guys at dinner. We just got done out of the shower, and me and this guy, he's always camera shy. Me and this guy, we ended up going for a little, actually it was a pretty good sized bike ride. So we're just getting back a little bit later than anticipated, and I had to do some meal prepping with the chicken. And so we got that thrown in. And again, it's a little bit later in the evening than anticipated. So with that being said, I had to switch around what I planned on having at the end of the day to still hit those calories and hit those macros. And a lot of times I know some people will fall off the bandwagon when scenarios like this pop up, when you had something planned out and things don't always go according to plan, but still at the end of the day, those macros and those calories are not going to hit themselves. And sometimes you just gotta take that step back, delete a couple things, and just re-strategize so that you make it happen. Because the faster and the more you continuously make it happen on a daily basis and you win the day, the faster you will reach your fat loss goals, and then be able to increase those calories and get out of it and get back to a little bit more of a balanced lifestyle. Again, a fat loss phase is a phase for a reason. So you wanna go in and you wanna be strict. But anyways, guys, that's enough of me motivating you and rambling you. What I want to do now, first, pull out the chicken, which it is actually all done now. Okay. So what I've been doing recently is I've been doing this for a long time. I bulk prep my chicken like this, and then I take these guys, the shears, and just cut up the chicken into a big Tupperware container. And this way I am able to just grab and go even on the busiest of days. So meal prepping or bulk prepping like this is super, super key for me when it comes to my process of staying on track. And it's so important for you to find your own process. But anyways, guys, next up for the dinner, even though it's like later at night, what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be having dinner now. And then I'm also gonna show you guys a snack, a protein ice cream snack after that. But anyways, guys, what we're gonna first have here for dinner, back at it with the potatoes again, we are going to have some sweet potatoes. And then with the sweet potatoes, we're going to take some of that chicken, and then we're also going to take some broccoli. I use frozen vegetables most of the time just because it's a lot easier, very convenient. And so what we're gonna do is throw some sweet potatoes in the microwave along with some broccoli, and then we're going to combine all of that together. And then I'm excited to show you guys the secret sauce concoction that I've been doing recently. So just give me 1 second, I'm gonna pull this out. So sauce number one, we got soy sauce. So that's A, and then B, we have some sriracha, all right? So we got sriracha. We're gonna put this combination on top of the broccoli and on top of the chicken. And then on top of the sweet potatoes, what I have been doing then is taking some of this sugar-free syrup. I throw this on top of the sweet potatoes, and then along with that too, I will add in a little bit of apple pie spice, which has been pretty bomb. You don't need this, but I would also suggest putting some ground cinnamon on top of that too. And then throw that in the microwave just to heat it up. And guys, at the bottom of that too, it's going to make this like crazy concoction of like the sweet and the salty. So like the sweet of this sugar-free syrup, and then like the saltiness of the soy sauce. And it's gonna like blend together a little bit, and it might sound weird, but guys, don't knock it until you try it. So anyways, we're gonna prep up this meal and then I'll share the macros with you guys. Time to get it chopping here. Typically I like to wait a little bit until the chicken cools down a little bit, but today guys, again, it's later in the day. It's time to chill out. It's time to get to bed. So we're just making it happen. And also we currently have the broccoli and the sweet potatoes in the microwave for 5 minutes. Chicken for the week is all cut up and diced up, ready to go. I'm telling you guys, it is so easy to cut it up this way. And then now, 3, 2, 1. Oh, that was like spot on. So now we also have the sweet potatoes. Oh, that's hot, that's hot. We have the sweet potatoes and we have the broccoli all prepped, ready to go. Typically what I will also do is throw the chicken on the plate, whatever my serving is, throw that on the plate along with the sweet potatoes and the broccoli, and then throw it back in the microwave for a minute after having this concoction on. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add 20 grams or milliliters, same thing, of soy sauce on top of the chicken and the broccoli here. So boom, we got 20 there. Next up, we're going to add 10 grams of the sriracha sauce, also on top of the chicken and the broccoli. And with this, if I go over a little bit, I don't go crazy because it's only 5 calories per serving. And then after that, what we're gonna do is we're going to throw on top of the sweet potatoes a serving of the sugar-free maple syrup, which is 30 grams or 30 milliliters. So throwing that just on top of sweet potatoes. And again, that's gonna blend. And then on top of that, we are going to toss on some cinnamon. And I like to put a good amount of cinnamon on there. And then we're also going to then top it off with a little bit of this apple pie spice on top of that too. Just a little bit. And honestly, that is looking so bomb. Now, what I am going to do now is throw it back in the microwave for just 1 minute, just to kind of heat up the soy sauce and heat up the syrup to make this like nice, sweet and salty caramelized dish. And I'm telling you guys, it is so fantastic. Let's check it out. All right, guys, time to give you the lowdown on meal number 2 now. So this is what we are looking like. All I could say is holy volume. I'm telling you guys, especially as you get further into the cut, this is when I really start transitioning to being as whole food based as possible, because when you go more whole food based, it's going to be more voluminous and more filling options. Like the skin on the sweet potatoes here, the skin, a lot of fiber in there, and same thing with the vegetables when it comes to the broccoli, and then the protein. All this chicken is sitting heavy. So what are we looking at with this meal when it comes to the amount of each thing and the macronutrients and calories? So for this meal, we're looking at 200 grams of the sweet potatoes are on here, and then we have 170 grams of broccoli, and then because I have to make up for a lot of protein, we got a lot of chicken on here, so we have 250 grams of chicken. But again, you do what you gotta do to hit that protein goal, so we're wolfing down a whole lot of chicken in this meal. And then for the sauces on top of that, 20 grams of soy sauce, we got a serving of the sriracha, and then a serving, which is 30 grams of the sugar-free syrup. And I'm telling you guys, again, when you make this whole combination just like come together, like, yeah, it might sound weird, like putting the syrup that primarily is supposed to be with the sweet potato. I'm telling you, I almost want there to be a little bit of soy sauce with this too, because it's so good. My gosh. I'm telling you guys, I'm loving this meal. The sweet and salty combination is so, so good. Give this one a shot for yourself. What we're looking at for the macros of this entire dish, we have 656 calories in total. We're looking at a whopping 84 grams of protein. Carbohydrates were actually pretty tamed at 55 grams. And then same thing with fats. We have a little bit lower fats with this meal. And that's because my breakfast had a little bit more fats in that meal. So guys, this one not only tastes delicious, but it also is really good for giving you a lot of energy throughout the day and allowing you to boost your performance in the gym. Give this one a shot, guys. You won't regret it. All right, guys, after a great day of tons of adventures, going out mountain biking, being a little tired, making sure that we're resting and recovering and refueling, you know that we need to end it the proper way with some protein ice cream. And that's exactly what we're doing right here, guys. So just fired up the Ninja Creamy. We have I'm gonna call it a double chocolate crunch protein ice cream. So I'll show you guys exactly what I have inside of this. But right here, I just really wanna show you guys these guys right here, the Quaker chocolate Rice Crisps. These guys are so good inside of any protein ice cream, whether you have a Ninja Creamy or you're just making like a smoothie style, you can totally use these guys. They're a great option because they're really low in fat, where I know a lot of times people will use like Oreos, and by all means, using Oreos in those is great. It tastes excellent, but the fat content and the calories really stack up a lot quicker. And for me, I personally like a lot of crunch inside of my ice cream. So with that, using the Quaker rice cakes, you can really load up with a lot of crunch. All right, guys, so we're gonna sit back, relax, and enjoy this protein ice cream. And we're gonna do so while watching some Netflix. And today and recently, I have been really on the series called Travelers. If you guys have not checked that one out and you're into like sci-fi style movies or series, I would definitely give it a watch. I'm really digging it. But anyways, guys, again, that's the final meal of the day. What we are looking at for that protein ice cream, in total, we have 313 calories. We have 32 grams of protein, 39 grams of carbs in that, and only 4 grams of fat. So that is going to close it out right there. And I'm gonna close the video out right here also, guys. So hopefully you guys learned a new recipe or two. I would highly suggest giving each of them a shot, especially if you have a Ninja Creamy. By all means, try that recipe out. But hopefully you guys try something new. We are gonna kick back, relax, chill out just like this guy is. He is so beat after that bike ride. But anyways, fam, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, or if you have not subscribed already, still hit that subscribe button. That really means a lot to me. And also, if you missed the last YouTube video, check it out right up here. It is a banger. You're gonna enjoy it. See you guys in the next video. Stay adventurous.